Court has ruled that the practice of instant divorce in Islam is unconstitutional, marking a major victory for women's rights activists. India is one of a handful of countries where a Muslim man can divorce his wife in just minutes by saying the word Talaq, which means divorce, 3 times. But in the 3-2 decision, the country's Supreme Court said the practice must end. Well, joining me now from Delhi is the BBC's Shalu Yadav. Shalu, welcome to you. Tell us more about the practice and today's ruling.
Well, to start with the practice first, this is a practice called triple talaq, which translates as instant divorce, which allows a Muslim man to just simply say the 3 words called talaq, means divorce, 3 times to his wife, and he's divorced, which is sanctioned by the Muslim Islamic body in India. Well, there have been instances in the recent past where a lot of Muslim women have been divorced, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Skype, via letters, and it created a lot of controversies until Saira Bano, this 35-year-old woman who was divorced by her husband via a letter, approached the court, and she was joined by 4 other women who challenged this practice in court. And on expected lines today, the Supreme Court, the top court in India, has called it arbitrary, has called it unconstitutional, and has declared it invalid.
So what will today's ruling actually mean? Is it going to be banned outright from now on?
Well, that's what the court is saying. However, one of the judges, it was a 5-judge bench which heard this case, but one of the judges actually has suggested that the government actually legislates on this issue, and it's a very sensitive issue, and they've said that the government should take into account, the feelings of Muslims. Although this practice is not enshrined in the Quran, but many of the Muslims and the clerics in India have strongly, they've strongly tried to protect this practice by saying that the court nor the government should be allowed to, interfere in their religious matter. So it is to be seen what the government, does on its part. The court on its part has suggested to the government that they can bring a legislation if they want, but till then, this practice will remain banned.
Yeah,
so
India doesn't actually have a uniform set of rules, does it, on marriage and divorce that applies unilaterally across the country. Do you think now there will be a shift towards that?
Yes, that's right. That's what the women's rights activists are saying. They're calling this quite a historic moment in India's history. They're saying that now, Hindu and Muslim women and on all other religious women of other religions will be on the same, same sort of part. And this has been welcomed by them because, they had been facing this discrimination, as they call it, within the Muslim personal law. So now I think it's for everyone to see how it's going to be received. But then the first reaction, especially from women, is that they have welcomed it.
Okay, Shalu Yadav, thank you very much.